Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we got to talk about Snoop Dogg's comments that there's no such thing as a breakout performance in the G League. And what I will say is Bronny has been playing a lot better since he returned from his absence. You know, the game where he went 13 for 23, had 30 points, flawless performance. Haven't had a chance to talk about it, but he put in some work, getting some blocks at the rim, throwing it down, looking more assertive. I'm not always talking about scoring when I'm talking about being assertive, but I am talking about just attacking, taking what the defense gives you, and sometimes even forcing the issue to make the defense collapse. And I was proud to see how Bronny played in those contests. Um, so we're going to listen to what Snoop had to say about it. We're going to talk about it. Let's be.
Is this a breakout performance for Bronny?
I think it's experience. There's no such thing as breakout in the G League. Come on now, quit playing with me. That's the experience, you know what I'm saying? You're getting experience and you're getting some know-how to how to have that killer instinct, you know, with guys that's more your level. But when you get to the big game, them little dudes over there not gonna be playing in that NBA game, but it's good work, it's good, you know, information, and it's teaching him how to actually attack because I see he attacks now. Because he's getting more run, you're getting more playing time. You actually get to get on the floor.
Well, what I love about it is that when he did what he did, when he does what he did last night, you're validating that ultimate ascension that everybody is hoping for. Ain't nobody rooting against this kid. The people that's rooting against him are the people that's hating on LeBron James, which is ridiculous. Everybody's. I know I'm rooting for him. I know I haven't met anybody that's rooting against Bronny James.
No way.
But you want to see him earn it the right way, because if he doesn't, then there's going to be an elevated level of criticism that comes in his direction because he's LeBron's son instead of his own man. And so when you go in the G League and you doing what you did like he did last night, fellas, then that's going to validate him even more. So once he gets there, you get to judge him on his own merits instead of constantly thinking about who his dad is.
So I want to say this about Bronny and everything that's going on with him. One of the things that really stood out with Bronny's 30-point performance to me is that it was on the road, and who wasn't there? LeBron, Savannah, and the family. It wasn't one of those things. Bronny went to be his own man on the road in that game, and that was his best performance. They were going to hold him out of road games initially as an organization, but I like this experience for Bronny because he was able to go, and it wasn't. This was the first time, even though him being on their team, it was one of LeBron's demands to resign. Um, it was the one time that Bronny's been with this organization that he went and he did his thing, earned it for himself. And I'm happy that he was able to go out and do that because you can build on that. You know, LeBron actually spoke about Bronny and his performances last night over the weekend, and this is what he had to say.
While you were with Bronny, had a 30-point game in the G League. Had another strong game after that. Were you able to watch the 30-point game at all?
Yeah, I watched both of them.
And what was that like to see him kind of break out in that way? And what was your message to him kind of after?
Just keep stacking the days, keep putting in the work. The work always prevail at the end of the day. It's just great to see him getting back into the flow, getting back to his game, and getting back to him just playing free and going out and just playing the game he loves and know how to play. So I love his aggressiveness. He was aggressive from the beginning in both games all the way up into the end. So and he did it in short minutes, on both sides of the floor.
What was his reaction to how well he did? Did he lift any?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't with him, so but I know he would like to have those wins. More importantly, but I think him playing the way he played, I think he's probably proud of himself as he should be.
So we got, LBJ breaking down his son's performances, said he was able to watch it while he was away. Now, nobody knows exactly what's going on with LeBron. I'm not even going to try to speculate there. One thing I did think about, though, is like if it was a matter personal to him, I would have thought personally it would have been personal to Bronny too, but, we can't over speculate there. But yeah, Bronny, man, he has some positive games. We're gonna see what he does this week. We're gonna see if the Lakers call him back up. The whole thing with Bronny should be about development. And this is what I was saying at the beginning of the year. Just let him play home games, road games, practice with those guys, especially um, since his college career went the way it did. He wasn't as healthy as the Bronny we had saw going into USC, and also he didn't have like this stellar year as a freshman. So, in a lot of ways, he should use the G League in that way. You get what 50 was it 52 games or something like that? So you get twice the season as a college basketball season basically uh to play against some guys who were college basketball's biggest stars. A lot of times you playing against a lot better players than you would have been playing at USC. So I just wanted to share that, man. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.